Hey everybody, welcome to the Mark Parham Podcast. You can follow me online by typing in Mark Parham Podcast, and I should pop up on Apple Podcasts and also on Spotify. So I'm looking at a headline that's basically talking about San Francisco and how people in San Francisco are turning away from left-wing politics. And in my opinion, I think that's a good thing. And the reason why I'm saying that is because I'm not saying that everything the Republicans and folks on the right, I'm not saying everything Republicans do is perfect, but sometimes, well, I wouldn't say sometimes, I would say a lot of the times you need balance. And places like San Francisco have gone so far left to the point where people are like waking up and saying, well, wait a minute, let's try something new. And so I'm happy that people in San Francisco are willing to try, a different leadership style. I mean, the guy they have in there right now, who's the mayor. Oh man, I forget his name, but I think he's someone who's tied to the Levi Strauss fortune or something like that. Oh man, I wish I knew his name, but I'll just say it. The mayor that's running right now, I mean, that's the mayor of San Francisco right now, and it's 2026. The mayor right now in 2026 for San Francisco he's a centrist. And he's somebody that, even though he's a Democrat, because a lot of folks, in California and in San Francisco, can't find the time to vote for a Republican, but he's somebody that's a Democrat, and it seems like he's a centrist. He's not somebody that's going to be too on this side and extreme on this side, and he's I think he's what San Francisco needs right now, because for so many years San Francisco has been like this place where, okay, we don't want to be tough on crime, but then we do need to be tough on crime. Like, it's too wishy-washy. And so someone like this new mayor to come in and really change things up and really, have a different leadership style than, what's her name, London Breed, that was the mayor before him. I mean, it's what needs to be done. And a lot of these are cities that folks want to live in that are beautiful. Like when I was looking at San Francisco, it's a very beautiful city. It's very beautiful, and you have great people and restaurants and things like that. But if you don't deal with crime, and you don't have mayors that want to tackle crime, then nothing's going to happen. I mean, people are going to visit those cities and say, well, wait a minute, I don't want to come back. And so you need just leadership with some common sense in this whole, utopia of, we can't arrest anybody and everyone's a great person. San Francisco can't have leaders like that. And you got to a lot of folks in San Francisco have to get out of this whole, Republican and Democrat thing. And I would even say that in America. If it's a Democrat that's centrist with some common sense, get that person. If it's a Republican, get that person. But you need people to want to live and work in San Francisco and feel safe. And then once that happens, businesses will come. Then, other great things will come. But if people are going to live in a place where they have to step over homeless people, then who wants to be there? You take the beauty out of a place when people are looking at images of homeless folks, and you get out of your car and you have to worry about, is your car locked? Is someone going to break your car windows? And no one wants that, especially in a place where San Francisco is very expensive. So I know I'm rambling, but this new guy that they have, it looks like he's doing a much better job than London Breed. I'm not going to say, if he's the next greatest thing since sliced bread, but anything was better than what you guys had before, or what San Francisco had before. And so with this new mayor of San Francisco, I hope people give him a chance. It looks like he's doing things the right way so far. I mean, I don't live in San Francisco, so I can't say 100%, but it's not just San Francisco, it's a lot of cities. Some of these cities have to try new things. Like, maybe say one year we're going to vote for a Republican. Like, try something besides always supporting these liberal Democrats that make a lot of promises and don't do anything. Like, a lot of these liberal Democrats talk about the homeless, and, I looked at San Francisco when London Breed was the mayor, and they had homeless people on the streets and, folks, begging for food and people feeling unsafe. Who wants to be around that? And so you have to try new things. And I'm a person, again, I'm a Republican, but you don't always have to vote for a Republican. I used to be a Democrat, and you know what? I tell anybody, you don't always have to be a Democrat. And so change things up. And that's how you move America forward. That's how you move a lot of these cities and stuff forward, by just trying new things. In San Francisco, I commend the people in San Francisco because they wanted something different. And just like I say about Mamdani, and I think you've got this new mayor in Seattle. Folks are just experimenting to see what works. And I think it's great. I don't agree with everything some of these Democrats is doing as a Republican right now, but anything is better than doing the same thing over and over again. Where they always say that's insanity. And so, like I said, for these new mayors that are, different, give them a chance. Let's see what happens. And so you look at New York City, they've got a mayor that says they're socialist. You got Seattle, they've got a mayor who's, I think she's a socialist too. Then you've got San Francisco, who's more of a centrist. People need to realize that you have to do things that fit your city. So what might work in New York City isn't going to work in San Francisco, and vice versa. And so it's just a very interesting time in politics. I'm sitting back as someone who normally follows politics, and I'm saying to myself, a lot of folks right now have reached a breaking point where they're like, you know what, let's experiment with something new. It almost reminds me of when Barack Obama got elected. There was a time where people were like, well, Hillary has the experience. She knew all the world leaders, but, people saw the economy and said, things can't get any worse. Let's try something different. So I guess this is what's happening in America right now with San Francisco, Seattle, and New York City. So again, let's sit back and see what happens. And if these Democrat mayors are successful, this might be a blueprint for the Democrats in the future to run on. So that's another thing. So in the comment section, let me know how you feel about the mayor of San Francisco. I'm sorry, I wish I knew his name right. Thinking about so much stuff, but he's the mayor that's the mayor of San Francisco right now in 2026. So just let me know how you feel about him. Thank you.